Everybody's doing pretty good. I am actually a little under the weather. I got a sore throat. So I won't be talking too much, but I'll definitely be carving. You guys be sure and smash that like as fast as you can. What's going on, Land Raver? Michael S. Baby Kisses. Hello, Dad. Glad to see you guys. Heck yeah. All right, I'm going to keep going with this guy. Hey, in case you've never seen one of these before, this is a highly advanced technological feat of chainsaw carving. It raises it up. The more you stack, the higher your piece gets. They call it a bucket. I just think that's too simple of a name for a high quality chainsaw carving lift that this bucket is. All right. Okay. So we're carving a pineapple. Well, why would you be carving a pineapple? Well, I got a guy I've known forever and ever that he wants a pineapple. So we're going to carve one. He wants it for his girlfriend. Anyway, hit the like button. I'll do all the hard work. Carlson look. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, be sure to hit that like button. Are you guys able to hear me? I heard Boss Lady start her car up, and sometimes it picks up my phone. Can you guys hear me? I can't hear you. I have earplugs in. But can you hear me? Just looking for a yes. And be sure to hit the like and subscribe. If you had a heart at all, you would. You know what I mean? All right. Hey, can you guys hear me? That's what I'm waiting to find out. Hey, we'll get there eventually. Let's see. Somebody say anything? Yes. Okay, good deal. Hey, thanks, Chucker. All right. Y'all check out Woodchucker. He's a fun carver. See if we can. That's probably a pretty good, whatever you call it, vine to pineapple ratio. I don't know, something like that. But that's I'd like to get the 100 likes. If y'all can hit the likes, I sure appreciate it. And we'll start rounding this thing. Actually, I probably better take my poplar round and put it up there because I'm gonna chop that bucket to pieces. I'm gonna try to round this bottom out. So here we'll do that. There we go. We'll see how that goes. And make it a little bit more tippy every piece we add. Hey, that's kind of like Uncle Paul. Every time every beer he added, he got a little bit more tippy, right? pineapple shape. That's going pretty good. And I apologize in advance for being so quiet. I'm a little on the sickly side, but it is what it is. That said, we'd like to get 100 likes tonight, so be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already, and be sure to subscribe. All right, let's keep going. We'll keep rounding out the base of this thing first. Shape wise, and it don't seem too bad. And maybe you could take the leaves a little bit more off of this side here, but all in all, it's pretty round. It's not too bad. I mean, it looks pineapple shaped, and after all, that's what we're going for, right? Okay, so let's start working on some vines, whatever you call them, the things that come out of the top that are pointy, and if you poke yourself with them, they kind of hurt a little bit. Not bad. They're not gonna kill you, but they do kind of poke you a little bit. I don't know. Looking at that, I feel like this needs to go in more that way before I even try to cut any. So let me work on for like some lighter limbs to come out. And I think I'm gonna change how I was going about this, and I'm gonna go around with like a circle rib, and I'm gonna work these outer layers out based on that circle. And then I don't know. We'll just see. I'm just gonna have to play with it. If I don't like it, I'll cut it in half and make another one. What I think I'm going to do on top of that is start working that layer down, like cut down to that layer in, take more out so I can shrink it up as I go up. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. off that to pull these pieces out. I think it'll look all right. What do you guys think? I don't know. Be sure to hit that like button. We want 100. What are we up to? 84. All right, guys. I appreciate that. We'll leave that top just like it is. Boy, I'll tell you, swallowing sucks. Oh, well, I'll take a drink real quick. I appreciate y'all being here. So we're making a pineapple for a guy I've known for a really long time. He wants one of these for his girlfriend. Ah, man. I probably should gurgle some beer, you know. All right, so I'm going to start from the bottom. Start putting the, maybe I should start from the top. Start working the little, you know what I mean, the little vines in, whatever you call them. Looking at it, I think I can get one more ring out of it. I think I'm going to try it. We shall grab another one. I'd say that might have came a little early because how I was holding it, but I know this one's ready. It hadn't been started today. Come on, Granny. Let's get with it. His girlfriend's into pineapples. I didn't ask no questions. I'm just a carver. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got 100. All right, appreciate that 100. Somebody gave us $2. How about that? That's really nice too. So I'm looking at it and just thinking about the layers and thinking about should I come from the top down to get the best layering? You know what I mean? Where we're going in here and out of there. I don't know because I've never carved one before, but we'll find out. I think I'm going to start at the top. pepper like that, it gives you a workout. That's for sure. But I'm trying to dig it out a little bit at a time and just see how that goes. And, I'm just not really sure because I never made one like this before. But that said, you just make it, right? Hey, we're up to 125. Be sure and hit that like button. Appreciate it if you guys subscribe. And we'll keep right on going. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going at this at an angle so that I can go through here and dig those down a little bit further and bring them out as I go. So it's in a layer. It's tricky. I'm not going to beat around the bush about it. It's tricky. But we're going to try to figure it out. But I think I'll take a break from the top and make my lines through here. Now the lines on a pineapple, from what I've seen, is like a 5-star pattern thing. And I mean, you'd really have to go around, you know what I mean, putting that in. And it would take a while, but I think I could just go lines, but I think I want to try that first. If I don't like it, I can always cut it back off and just go lines, but let's see what we can do. You guys think that's going to take a while? I do too, but I think that's going to look way better than if I would have just went around and put 2 opposing lines in it. It's going to take a while, but it's going to look better that way. I'm still just not sure about this. And holding it that high, it's kind of rough too. So I thought, if I come down here and work on this, I get a break, and then I can take the bucket and the popper piece out and get this down lower so it's a little easier to work on later. looks good. I keep working that in. I'll work around this side a little bit, and then I'll kind of roll it and keep going. But I'm having a good time with it. I hope you guys are having a good time too. Hey, we're almost up to 150. That is awesome. I appreciate you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Like that right there that don't exactly come out right, and I'm not gonna sweat it. I mean, overall, it's gonna still. I mean, I'm using a chainsaw. You know what I mean? And I got a limited amount of time. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta sleep tonight. So, you know, I mean, I don't have time for perfection. I don't have the ability either. Clear something up real quick. Hey, swingers, if you're thinking about calling, no, I will not make an upside down pineapple. Not happening. That part's coming out really good. I like that. Some of them are ending up 5. Occasionally they're ending up with 4. You know what I mean? You can't expect perfection. I mean, maybe close to it. But, you know, not total perfection. All right. No, I know. You guys are like, come on, we know you can do it. But no, I can't. You know, I can't. Not really. I mean, not that that's good, but it's not bad either, right? Okay, there we go. But I gotta say, as I went, they've got bigger and less detailed, and maybe I'll need to slow down about it. I don't know. I'm just having a good time making it. And I don't feel good. I'm just doing the best I can, and I am enjoying it. Hey, 200. Wow, that's awesome. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, be sure to subscribe too. 200 people like the video. That's awesome. Hey. I know we're getting pretty close. How about that? You can see both sides now. Not too bad, not too good. Heck yeah. 221. Heck yeah. Be sure to hit that like button. Appreciate y'all being in here. Be sure to subscribe as well. Uh-oh. Dropped it. I might run out of fuel on this one, but I'll put more in it. idea. I don't know how good you can see that on there, but it's on there. Trust me. Okay, now I go back to this part. I'm going to take at least that poplar line off. And actually, maybe I should take the bucket off. Let's find out. That might be too low. Let's see. What do you guys think? Too low, too high, somewhere in the middle? Something like that. What are we up to? 232? Be sure and hit that like button. I appreciate you guys being in here. Let's see if we can figure this out. Try to dig these little hairy parts out. You know, and what I'm trying to do, I guess I can show you a little bit. What I'm trying to do is, once I get this cut out a little bit, I'll bring those out in there. And I don't know if this is a good way, but it's the way I'm trying. That'd be a good question. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't know. It's kind of out there. I mean, it's looking all right, but we just keep working our way around it a little bit at a time. Make it zoom in just a little. Maybe. I don't know. There we go. That'll help. And in that picture, you can see the lines a lot better. So that's cool. So boss lady got back, and can y'all hear me still? I need to check because you just never know. How about that? Can you hear me? Hey, what's going on, Alaska Critter Cam? Glad to see you in there. Susie Q, Michael S. Superfan, Ray. Heck yeah, glad to see you guys. Love pineapple. I heard that, Matt. You, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Can you guys hear me? That's what I want to make sure of before I keep going. I'm looking for a yes or a thumbs up or even a fist. I don't know. Whatever you send me. Let's see. Give me something here so I know. What up, Bear and gang? What's going on, Norm? I'm guessing I'm all right if Norm's saying what up. Heck yeah. Let me dump some fuel in this baby real quick. One more tank on, or well, not even one more tank, I would say. Shouldn't take one more tank to get that. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to find out. Come on, baby. Filling it up. Try not to rush it, but I always end up spilling fuel all over the place. And I'm going to have to make some tonight because I got to take my 20-inch saw to work with me and cut up some oak tomorrow. That ought to be fun, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand. Okay. What's that doing on oil? It didn't have any. Are you running out? Which I don't know how I changed it. But that 170, it's always old good, but it's really slinging right now. And I need to figure it out because the Neotech is not, and it should be. I gotta figure out what's going on there. Okay, fuel back up. Y'all ready for some more, I guess? What do we got here? 248 watts. Heck yeah. Awesome. Hey, plywood. Doing all right. Not too bad. Just trying to dig that out. Boy, I'll tell you, been rough. Let's see what we got here. What are we up to on the likes? 255. Heck yeah, that's awesome, guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll keep going. We got just about got down into here. Got this whole bottom last piece done. So we'll keep working on that. Like those pieces being popped out around it. I don't know how it looks on there. I think it looks better on the camera than it does in person, but I am looking down on it too, so that might change things. Boy, I'll tell you, this really sucks. Oh, awful stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Haley, whatever Haley's got's what I got. She might have strep. I'm not really sure. I know I can gargle beer. All right, let's clean it up a little bit. Let's go like down through here. So really, I don't know. I think that's about all the further you can really go with it. I think it looks good. I mean, on camera, from that the angle you guys are getting, it's really good. I like it. I suppose I could take and maybe clean some of these up, like shorten them maybe out. Yeah. I don't know. Let me do a little bit of that. Just a little extra. Careful because some of the pieces want to pop off. But let's burn it. We'll go ahead and put some torch to it. Actually, hopefully I got my lighter on me because I used a lighter to light the wood stove earlier. Yeah, you never know, you know. I'm feeling for it. I'm feeling for it. I'm feeling for it. I found it. All right. We'll go ahead and burn him down. I think it looks pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, that's the first... I'll take that back. The first time I took up chainsaw carving in 2019, I made my daughter one, but it didn't come out nothing like this. I mean, this is for me, that's pretty cool. It's the first one I've ever made, like where I actually tried to be detailed, you know. Let me stand this up again. Bucket. Uh-huh. Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? All right. Put some heat to it. that'll be it for now. We'll let it dry for a couple days, and then I'll sand it down and clean it up nice, especially these. I gotta be careful with these because they'll chip off. Like I knocked several of them off just trying to make them rounder. Like this one here, they're both gone. But it is what it is. I can clean it up with the torch more. Hey, it's on fire. Look at that. Oh, but the whole thing will get sanded. This will get sanded. These will get sanded. They get cleaned up pretty good. And then, I don't know. Might go with a light burn on this for the color. And the top be the, I know. Looking at it, I'm like, Wilson! Yeah. Here. Give you up close. Look at it. It has good sides. It has better sides than others, doesn't it? That's kind of my take on it anyway. I don't know what you guys think. Heck yeah. But it is what it is. By the time we send it, hey, Kevin, what's going on, man? Pineapple goes with pizza. I heard that. Yeah. Oh, man. Just about how, so I can't comment. I don't know what you're talking about there, monkey, but heck yeah. Hey, I appreciate that, Michael. So I'll sand that down probably Thursday and hit the top, burn the bottom, see what it looks like. I don't know. May not do anything else with it. Appreciate that, Kevin. Appreciate that, Chucker. Heck yeah. Guys, check Chucker out. I bet he's on tomorrow. Don't forget, Chucker, are you on tomorrow? Let everybody know. Creation Dust 777 should be on at 1:30 tomorrow. And also, Wowie's Workshop at 5. What's going on, Miss Francis? Heck yeah. Pineapple on your pizza. Heck yeah. Hey, don't worry about offending people. I mean, you got better things to do. Appreciate that, Land Raver. Heck yeah. Tim, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, pizza at Bears tonight, no doubt. A little late for that here. But I'd say, yeah, 8:36. Yeah, I don't know. You wouldn't want to be around me anyway. You get sick. But that's what I got for tonight, guys. You know how it is. I appreciate all them likes. That was pretty cool. Bunch of likes. 265. Good day. And yeah, that's what I got. Don't forget, like I said, should see Creation Dust 777 tomorrow. Around 1:30. Wowie's Workshop around 5. Chucker, are you on there tomorrow? Oh, you're not sure? Okay. Well, it is what it is. All right. Yeah, heck yeah, Monkey. We appreciate you joining us. All right, guys. So y'all know how it is. And you know what we always say, right? I'm not going to say it today. I'm just going to mess with it. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Come back when you can stay.